Hi, my name is Lena from Lena's Healing Haven. So today will be the last video on channeling higher beings, and today I'm going to channel Archangel Michael. So for those of you who are not familiar, Archangel Michael is one of the higher level angels in the divine realm. Other archangels of his level will include Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Michael is often depicted as holding a huge sword, and this is a sword for cutting delusion as well as protecting his charges against evil or negative entities. Okay, so he's quite a powerful figure. So I'm looking forward to channeling him, which I'll start now. Hi everyone, I'm Archangel Michael, and it's my pleasure to be here today. I'm going to touch on three things for your benefit and inspiration as well as understanding. The first is that you cannot bow down to anyone except for Buddha and God. What I mean by this is that so many of you bow down to people whom you seek to receive validation from. Your bosses, your um, esteemed relatives, um, not to mention things such as money and fame. Bow down to none of this because all of you are magnificent manifestations of God, and it's very important for you to recognize your power, your grandeur, and your magnificence. So it is a great crime for us to see you minimizing yourself and repressing your light as your attempt to seek external validation from other people and other things that make you feel good about yourself, such as money. This is unacceptable, and we sit here behind the veil, crying and sighing about how so few of you are shining your light the way you're meant to be. So bow down to no one, only to the beings who see you as who you truly are, which is Buddha and God. Second, friendship is very important in your world, more important than in the divine world where I'm at. Because in the divine world, all of us are whole and all of us recognize our greatness. But in the human world, in the realm that you are in, it's almost impossible for any of you to feel whole because you are disconnected from your divine self. And hence, you are meant to create connections that will help to remind you of who you truly are. So if you're someone who has isolated yourself from others, please heal yourself, love yourself, and then reach out to other people in friendship and love. Connections will only help you to understand your divinity because it is in friendship where you learn to be selfless, where you learn to be encouraging, where you learn um, to give affirmations of how complete you and your friends already are. Third, you have to read more books. We have noticed that in the last 5 to 6 years, people are reading less and less books because of the advent of technology, where it's so easy for you to get engrossed in playing handphone games or browsing through Facebook or typing or sharing things on social media. But books are a very different kind of um, information transmission. Unlike videos, unlike messages, unlike blogs, books are written with focus and the kind of energy that can allow the content to be transmitted in a very deep and impactful way. So if you do not have the habit of reading, I would greatly recommend that you set a goal of reading a book at least once in 2 weeks, as in complete a book in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And the book recommendations have already been covered by a previous being in a previous video by Lena. So start with those 3 books and then continue with others. This is important for your development of the mind and the soul. And you will find so much more satisfaction through reading as compared to playing handphone games or watching a movie. That's all I've prepared for today. So I'm going to end off now. My blessings are for all of you, and I'm going to send them to you right now. So just close your eyes for 5 seconds while I send the blessings to you. Thank you and goodbye. So that was Archangel Michael, and if you notice the way he speaks and compare it to previous channelings, you may have observed that he is not as eloquent, but that's actually because angels operate in the energetic dimension, and English is actually, or English or any language for that matter, is foreign to them because they do not need to communicate with words. They do it through energies where information is transmitted without speaking. It's just a telepathic thing. So please bear with the lack of eloquence in the channeling, but do note that the points that he make are equally important. So please do your best to apply them. So for those of you who have not watched an earlier video where there were 3 book recommendations, I'm going to remind you of them now. The first is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. It's a classic self-help book, and you can definitely find it in the library or in most major bookstores. The second would be Brian Weiss, Only Love is Real. I have probably recommended his books at least 30 times to different people because the divine love this book to bits, and it actually contains healing energies which will be sent to you merely by you reading the pages. The last book is a children's classic, Rodal's The BFG. So this is a book that's highly creative, and it actually opens your mind to different possibilities which are very valid in the divine world. So I will not say more so that you can um, keep your curiosity up and go and look for it. So this is the last channeling for this series of videos, and the next session I'll be teaching on other topics. So I'm going to end off for here. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.